Hey folks, join me while I make my bomb bacon potatoes. They're going to explode in your mouth. All right, let's get started on these baked potato bacon bomb. And the way you're gonna do it, you're gonna get started with some red potatoes. You're gonna peel them and then you're gonna cube them, okay? And I've already went ahead and peeled and cubed mine. So I was just gonna show you a little bit. You see? Cube them like this and then it's gonna be yummy, baby. Now we're gonna season these babies up. All right, first I'm gonna spray this pan really good so them little taters don't stick there. Well, I was, but I just ran out of this. So what we'll do is use some olive oil. You know, that's the way it is. If you run out of something, you jump to the next thing. All right, so now we're gonna pour that on over in here, the potatoes that we peeled. And I probably peeled about a 10-pound bag. Now let's get these things seasoned up and tasting really good so we can get them in the oven. Now this right here is a little concoction. It's better than bouillon that I put in there with a cup of hot water. And then I added about a tablespoon and a half of garlic. And I let this set maybe about 5 minutes so that it can just simmer together, okay? So we're just gonna pour this over on these potatoes. We're gonna add some Slap Your Mama, and like I tell you, don't slap your mama because that won't be too good for you to do that. It wouldn't be for mine. They'd be finding themselves picking up out the floor. Then we're gonna put a little dill on it. And I would say put about maybe a half a teaspoon of dill. All right, now we're gonna put some more garlic powder. You never can have enough garlic with potatoes. That tastes yummy. Now we're gonna put some onion powder. Now I'm gonna tell you, when all these things cook together, they're gonna be some good eating right there. Now this is something that I really like in this. I put smoked paprika. Gives it that little smoky taste. And I'd say about a half a teaspoon of that too. And then, not everybody likes this, so I would go real light on this, on these little hot peppers here, the chili peppers. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Now, if you like things real hot, honey, you smother it with it. That's the way you like it, you do it. That's what I say. However you like it, that's what you do. All right, so now we're just gonna mix this up really good to get it all on all the potatoes. But you know, if it ain't on all of them, when they start cooking, it's just gonna seep in all this. I diced me up some green onions. You're gonna use the whole entire thing of it. And I'd say put about handful of chopped green onions in that. And save some for later on because you're gonna put some on the top. Right now I'm gonna add me some salt and pepper. And this right here is to your tasting. But you know, if you don't salt these potatoes good before they cook, it's gonna be really hard to even salt them really good. I like to cook my potatoes this little casserole with the salt already in it. Next, we're gonna add us some cheese. I grate this up myself, but now you don't have to. You can just already go buy some that's already grated. You can't hurt this. And you know, I like to use things that I've got here and to share with you, because to me, it's kind of hard to think, oh, I gotta get out there and buy this and buy that, and I don't have the grated cheese. It don't matter, just use what kind of cheese you got. Now I do like mild cheddar cheese in this, but if you don't have any, hey, you could use pepper jack cheese. Any kind of cheese you got, just use it. Now I'm gonna put some bacon in this, but I don't eat bacon, but my family does. All right, I got my bacon. And what I'm gonna do, I bake this in the oven for about 20 minutes on 400. We're just gonna crumble this stuff up in this. If I wasn't feeding other people, I would do some turkey bacon in this. But not everybody likes turkey bacon. So I'm gonna put regular pork bacon in it. And it really does make it taste better if you got that pork bacon in it. All right, now we're gonna mix this stuff up one more time. All righty, now we're gonna do something else. Because butter makes everything better. I'm gonna put a stick of butter on this. Now, if you're on a diet, it might not be too good of a meal, but hey, splurging on this every once in a while, it ain't gonna hurt you. Just indulge sometimes. This is Kerrygold. I like Kerrygold butter, and it is the salty kind. And it ain't gonna be too much salt in this, I can assure you of that. All right, now we're ready to put this baby in the oven. We're gonna bake it on 400 for probably about 25 to 30 minutes. But now let me tell you, when this thing gets done, it ain't really done yet, because we're gonna do one more step, so you stay with me. All right, now we're gonna whip up some bomb sauce for these bomb potatoes. So now we're gonna put about, I'd say, a cup of Daisy sour cream. And then we're gonna put, I told you I use this Duke mayonnaise a lot. I'm gonna put about a cup of Duke's mayonnaise. Now, I know it might say yuck, but don't say yuck until you try it. And now we're gonna put some Slap Your Mama sauce. And I would probably put about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of that. All right, I just added about a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder and a teaspoon and a half of onion powder. And now we're gonna add some dill. And I would probably put 2 tablespoons in this. And then we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. And I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be some bomb sauce over them potatoes. And it just might knock the socks off of you tonight, so make sure they're on tight. All right, now we're gonna add some salt and pepper. And there again, that's to your tasting, baby. Well, that just slung out. I hope it ain't all over my face. All right, now we're ready to pour this bomb sauce onto these bomb potatoes. And you're just gonna drizzle it over here. You know what, let me put this over here so that you can see the consistency of these potatoes after they got baked. Now, they're good just like they are, but this is gonna make them even better. And you just drizzle it over it. And then when people come in here and get some, they're gonna get some of this sauce in every bite they take. Now, you can just smear it on there or just leave it like it was. It don't matter, because baby, it's gonna get all messed up in there when they come in here digging in it. And now we're gonna put some of our chives, our green onions on top. And if you don't like chives and green onions, don't put it on there. It does taste good in it, but it also makes it pretty. And then we're gonna add some red tomatoes. You're just gonna drizzle that on there. Now that's ready. Them bomb potatoes are ready. Look how pretty that looks. It's gonna look even prettier in that mouth when you taste it. You always remember this. You smile because God sure does love you.